Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is David McCullick and I am the Cannabis Fisherman. Today I'm doing a review on Baitball lures. When I did my last video, which was the unboxing of the August Mystery Tackle Box Elite, one of the lures that was included in this month was live target lipless crankbait in a baitball pattern. And it reminded me of some other baitball lures that I had, and I thought I should do a review on them because you probably may not have heard of them. It's a company out of China that has been operating for a couple of years, and I managed to get some of the lures from a friend of mine. So there's a little bit of a story behind it. Let me explain to you what it is. And I'll show you the lure while I'm talking to you. The one that it reminded me of was this one here. And this particular one is not supposed to be a lipless crankbait, I don't believe. Well, it is lipless. And it is a crankbait, but it's not. I don't believe it's supposed to be a vibe bait. I haven't actually tried this one yet. I need to try it. It's too round. It's really rounded. So I'm really interested. I'm going to take this out on my next fishing trip, I think. Well, not the next one. I'm going tournament fishing this weekend at Lake Almanor. So I'm not going to use this in the tournament until I've tried it before. But I'm going to use this really soon just to see what it does. I don't know if it sinks, if it floats, what it does. So I haven't actually tried it. I've tried some of the others. Anyway, I found out about this company from a friend of mine named Barry, who was hosting a warehouse for them here in the United States. And the purpose of that was they were selling most of these baits that they have on Amazon.com. And when people buy stuff online, sometimes they change their mind and they return it. Well, it was cost prohibitive for this company to have it shipped back to China because it cost them too much. They felt it was cheaper for them to have a warehouse in the United States and have it shipped back to that warehouse. So my friend Barry agreed to host this warehouse for them. They paid for the warehouse and told him he could keep the lures. So you didn't need to send them back to him because it was just cost prohibitive. So he could give them away, he could sell them, he could do whatever he wanted with them. So he told me one day, he says, "Hey Dave, I've got a whole bunch of fishing lures you might be interested in." I said, "Ooh," he had my attention right away, you know. I said, "I'd love to take a look at them." So I went by his warehouse and he let me pick out whatever I wanted. And anyway, this was one of the ones that was there. I grabbed at least one of everything. Some things I grabbed doubles of if they had doubles. And, so I'll have to try this one to see what it is. But they had some other really good ones that I liked a lot, some of which I've caught fish on, some I haven't yet, some I haven't used yet. Another one that they have is a smaller one here, a smaller shallow diving crankbait. And their lures, they don't give them names, and they don't give them color patterns. So you know, they are what they are, you know, and this is a bait ball. It shows 3 little fish in a clear housing here, and they've got rattles in them. They all have rattles in them. That one there, I've used a couple times. It drives real shallow, kind of like a wake bait. Doesn't go real deep at all. But they have another one here, and this one I've caught a fish on. I caught a largemouth on this one here. Goes considerably deeper, as you can see, has a much bigger lip on it. Interesting pattern. You know, again, I'm not sure what they want to call it because they never gave it a name. The packages they have are all pretty much say the same thing on them. Now the hooks on these things are not great hooks. You will want to change these out. This one I haven't changed the front hook to a red one, although some I do. I do change the hooks on them. Some of the other ones I put red hooks on the front. Here's one of my favorite bait balls, and I've got this in a couple of different colors. This one I did put the red hook on. And this one goes down to about 15 or 18 feet, depending on the line that you're using and whatnot. This is a nice one. Again, it's got rattles in it. I really like this one a lot, and I've got it in another color right here. This one is more of a blue color. Same bait. This one I did get another red hook on. I changed the hooks out on this one as well. I really, really like these deep diving ones. And then the other thing that they had that I picked was a couple of poppers, some of which are really, really large. Here's a regular size popper. This is one I got in another Mystery Tackle Box Pro several months ago. This is the Lunker Hunt popper. And you can see how big it is compared to a Rose Kuli popper. Now they've got a couple of sizes, but this is a really, really, I mean, look at that. The size comparison of these right here. This thing catches a lot of fish. It'll catch big fish. This one I've caught a lot of fish on. It catches bigger fish. It weeds out a lot of the smaller fish, although small fish will hit on this. But you can see this one here, it's got a fish pattern here. It's got another one just like it on the other side. But you notice the eyes here, the big green housing also is supposed to simulate a fish. And on the front, it's got a huge, huge cup compared to the smaller Lunker Hunt cup. Both red, but this really displaces a whole lot of water. Just makes one heck of a commotion. You know, you're popping it, walking it, popping it, doing different things. So this is really nice. I've got this in another color. It comes in a clear, just like this right here. But it also comes in an orange. You know, and I don't know if they had other colors. I'd never seen them. He never had any in the warehouse. And again, the boxes they're all the same. They say the same exact thing on them. They don't distinguish size. It doesn't say anything about diving depth, color, lure style, or what it imitates or anything. They have a slogan that says, "Lead the new fad of fishing." So their English needs a little help. No, overall, they did a pretty good job. I mean, if I was translating myself from English to Chinese, I'd do a terrible job, so I give them credit. On the back, it says, Rose Kuli Lures have professional design and R&D team. Strictly quality control system. Products get rid of the state and bring forth the fresh, constantly made fashion lures. Excuse me. Now, a couple other things they make. They make some that are not bait balls. And they make them in different sizes and colors. There's a small one. They've got a couple of jerk baits. They've got a couple of these segmented lures that you guys have seen, except this one here has a diving lip on it. And I've caught some fish on this. And this one also has a rattle inside. So those are a few of those. Now this company, Rose Kuli, they're going out of business. They've decided they're not making any money in the lures. They lost money on the Amazon deal, I guess. Part of it might be their prices. Their prices were fairly low, but maybe they got a lot of returns. And just using one outlet like Amazon is probably not the best thing if you've got no buddy that you're sponsoring, no professional fisherman. And I don't think they ever reached out to anything like that. So I haven't checked to see if they still sell these on Amazon. They were. You might want to do a search on Rose Kuli. Again, that's Rose space Kuli and C. Their website, they said they were shutting down. I haven't checked to see if they've done that yet, but I suspect they probably have. So they do have a couple of other poppers that are basically the same length, not quite as big around as those other bait ball ones. They come in a couple of different colors. There's a couple here I haven't opened up and used yet. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to give some of these away. You know, I'm new to the whole YouTube thing. I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I'm trying to build the channel up, and I'm going to be doing more fishing videos. I've got a fishing tournament coming up this Saturday, but it's a night tournament. So we're going to start just before dark. So I'll see if I can get any kind of video at the beginning. I'll definitely at least get pictures at the end and do something with that of the fish that we catch. But what I want to do is I have this popper in orange that I haven't opened up. And I've got this other deep diving bait ball, which is essentially this one here still in a package. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a contest. So here's what I'd like to do, because I'd like to build up subscribers and get more interaction with the website since it's so new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away this lure here. Today is August 14th. I'm going to upload this video today. And what I'd like to do, just to get some subscribers, and I'm setting the bar really low, is I'd like you to do, if you want to win this, is what I'd like you to do. I would like you to give me a like, any kind of a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If I get 25 more subscribers between today, August 14th, 2018, and August 31st, that's 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks, plenty of time to get just 25 people to give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. I will randomly select one of those 25 people to receive this. I will mail this to you. And what I will do, I will throw in a bonus surprise lure as well, okay? Now, if by chance I get 50 people that give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe between today and the end of this month, the 31st of August, if I get 50 instead of 25, out of the first 25, somebody will get this. Out of the second 25, I will select somebody to receive the deep diving bait ball in this blue pattern. I will send it to you. And I will also send you an additional bonus surprise lure. So you'll get 2 lures. Okay? This one for somebody out of the first 25, a like, a comment, and a subscription. And if I get 50, then out of the next 25, somebody will get this one. And each person will get a surprise bonus lure as well. Does that sound good? I hope so. I hope it works. I think it will. I know you guys probably want to try these out. Again, these was a review for Rose Kuli, a company that told my friend they're going out of business, they're giving up. So, you know, if you want to get some of these lures, I love these big poppers. These things catch nice fish, and they just displace a lot of water. So, and then the deep diving bait ball you guys might want that too. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And I want to tell you guys just one more thing. When you're out there on the water, I really love the way fishermen are really nice to each other, generally speaking. We're usually really considerate of each other. Once in a while you find a bad egg, but let's work really hard to be nice to each other, and let's extend that off the water. Let's be nice to people off the water as well. And we all just living on one planet here. Let's get along. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Peace out.